yeah, now it's running. Nice to see you.
So, as I said, my name is Mujara Charity, and I'm the director of Cry for Help Children's Ministry Uganda. Why I decided to participate in this challenge? I have so many reasons why I decided to participate in this challenge. First of all, I grew as an orphan when no one knew me. I grew up in a ministry called Save AIDS Orphans Uganda. So since no one knew me, I was just nobody in that ministry. That's why I decided to participate in this challenge for so many people to see us, so that they can know us more, that we also do exist. Maybe if someone is there who can give us support, who can help us with support, such that he can see us from this challenge, so that he can support us. Yes. My situation when I was growing up was not so easy, and I grew up as an orphan. That's why I decided also to come up and also start helping these young souls here to make them happy. Because when you're an orphan, every time you're desperate, you're just there, no one to support or to encourage you, to give you encouraging words, or maybe to groom you spiritually and physically. So I came up and decided to help these young souls, to make them happy, and to participate in this challenge, so that so many people can see us out there, that we also do exist, and these younger souls do exist. Yes.
That's an awesome reason. I did not know that that you are also an orphan, but yeah, that's the answer, right? You know how it feels, and you know what does it mean to have the support.
What be an orphan, to have no one support you, to help you. It's very, very bad. You go through a lot of things. You go through a lot of torture. Like, for example, me, I grew up as an orphan. I hear my mom was mad, and she used to stay near a rubbish pit. I'm a total orphan because I don't know whether my father is there, my dad is there or no. I just don't know, because she was mad. I don't know what happened. But for her, she dead. May her soul rest in peace. And I was picked from the streets when I was only 7 years. Yes. So I grew up as an orphan, and that's where I got a heart of helping others, because I know what it means. I know what these kids go through. Even to have like any car, to have pads, it's really challenging, like to these young girls here.
Of course. And how is the percentage of the children? Because I guess you have not only orphans, but the majority are orphans, right?
Yes. Now the majority are orphans. I only have like five kids in the ministry. Only their parents who cannot afford to take care of them. Others, one of these kids, they abandoned, the parents abandoned the kid when she was young. And when they abandoned, the story came in the first time when the man left the woman, the lady of that kid, in a home where they were just renting. So the burden became too much to the lady,
Yeah.
and also decided to leave the kid when the kid was helpless.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to take on the kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and then the rest of the kids, their parents are very, very poor. They cannot even afford to take care of their own kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
Of course, they have enough to do to keep care for themselves, right?
Yes.
I
Yes.
guess, yeah. It's sometimes.
Yes.
I had an idea at this moment. Do you have a special song for all the orphans to feel close together? And do you
Yes.
have a song? And do
Yes.
you want to show me and the
Yes.
audience how
Yes.
to feel as family?
Yes.
This would be awesome.
Lord, thank you, my Jesus, for keeping me safe in your arms. Men are dying, Lord, men are perishing. Wherever I am now, it's by your grace. Thank you, my Lord. Thank you, my Jesus, for keeping me safe in your arms. Men are dying, Lord, men are perishing. Wherever I am now, it's by your grace. Thank you, my Lord. Thank you, my Jesus, for keeping me in your arms. Men are dying, Lord, men are perishing. Wherever I am now, it's by your grace.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I think it's very important to show the rest of the world how is your daily surviving there in your situation, right? Because I guess it becomes a little more difficult after the Corona crisis. Or do you have the feeling it's the same like before, and you have only more kids there, or you feel there are more challenges because of Corona?
We in this corona situation, we faced so many challenges.
Mm-hmm.
Because these days getting what to eat
Mm-hmm.
is really a problem to us. We
Yeah.
really struggle to what to eat. We grew maize, we grew some maize,
Mm-hmm.
but due to the situation, we thought that that maize we would even make some flour out of that maize, and we maybe it can take us like for a month or like 2 months.
Yeah.
But now we ate that maize when it was still in the stage raw stage. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So we ate that maize because they had nothing to eat,
Mm-hmm.
and they take that maize and porridge.
Mm-hmm.
That's mainly what we've been eating
Mm-hmm.
during this situation, because our friends from the university, our friends from the universities who used to help us, they all closed the universities,
Yeah.
and we cannot even access. We don't move because the lockdown is still on this side, and it is very serious.
Yeah.
When they get you moving, they arrest you there and then immediately.
Oh, really?
So we
Yeah.
don't move. We just stay in one place. We struggle. The kids are stubborn. They can break anytime and go steal people's minds. Others who are boys who are mature, like sometimes it becomes a burden to me when I cannot also handle the situation,
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
they break when I also don't have anything. I When I don't have anything to like to tell the owner of the things, I
Yeah.
cannot explain for them. They can be so mad to you. They are harsh. They when I have money, then when I have money, we would compensate them in paying them their things because they destroy. That's how we struggle these days to get what to eat. And when they fall sick, it's also a same story.
Yeah.
We move a very long distance to where hospitals are. Where hospitals are, it's a very long distance to where hospitals are. So it's also a big challenge. These younger kids, they tend to be normal during daytime, but at night you find them when the temperature raises, you have
Yeah.
nothing to do. Sometimes when you have some painkillers, that's how you can manage at least to give them first aid.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
but these days even the first aid box, the kit, we don't have any. We don't have because we finished all the tablets. Yes.
Yeah, and it means you also would need some support to send you medicals or something, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
medical support and food right now.
Yeah.
Maybe even the other challenge of a school, maybe when the schools resume, that's where the big challenge of going to school will start from, because they even refuse to go to school sometimes when it's a long distance to go there. Others, when they attempted to kidnap the other boy, because they attempted to kidnap, he has here a very he had here a wound, a long wound, but right now he has gone for water. I'm going to show you the way they had strangled him.
Yeah,
So sometimes they fear
of
to go
course.
at school. You just talk them slowly as kids, please, you go this and this, you have to fight for your future because
Yeah,
you are orphans, you have to be in a very good condition. You go to school, books don't lie, you'll be fine when you start there, like that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
And I try to think in your situation there because, you know, in Germany, um, it is very different because normally we have not this big majority of orphans. And even if we have orphans, they try to bring them into families, and the orphan kids can grow up nearly normally. Of course, you have those emotionally lack to have your own to have your parents, you know, but they're implemented into the society like normal kids. And this seems to be very different for you, right? Because you have these big groups of orphans, and you need to keep care for them, that they have a home to stay there and have education, and some people, they support them, right?
Yes, yes. We have a pastor. Our
Mm-hmm.
pastor is called the Pastor Kibumba Holiness.
Mm-hmm.
He usually comes on Sunday, and he gives us encouraging words. He gives all of them encouraging words,
Mm-hmm.
and 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 he encourages them because he usually encourages them to study, because there are some kids who come here who the ones we bring when they don't have self-esteem, they fear people, they some of them they tortured them,
Yeah,
because there are those ones who come when they have been really tortured. So to bring that kid to tell, because we even have a kid
mm,
who was raped.
of course.
So that kid, to give that kid a second hope,
Yeah.
It's not very easy. It
Of
only
course.
takes God to
Of
help.
course. Yeah.
But we give them encouraging words that that's not the end of the world. Though your orphan is, we are the same people. We can also make it in life. I just give them an example like me. Yes, I'm also an orphan like you, but
Yeah.
me, I can walk, I can talk to you, and you listen to me. You can also become like me, and if you can also become like me, and be even more than me, because
Mm-hmm.
you're tomorrow's pastors, you're tomorrow's presidents. Yes, that's how we give them encouraging words, because we have those who are low learners in classes,
Mm.
but I don't discourage them. I give them hope when they have done bad in class. I still tell them that's not the end of the world. You can still make it. You can push on like that. That's how I encourage them, and
Mm.
they love me so much.
I see. I see it.
Yes,
It is awesome. We have an interview with 20 people, right? I think so.
yes,
This is really something very, very different for me, to have the
mm,
kids around you with such a focus to follow this here. And this is really very, very nice. And I see it's different in the focus of the children, that I see and I feel the children feel how important it is to be focused on persons they can help you, right? Or
yes,
when you have the hope, the persons can help you. And because here we have not your situations, and that's why children have not this focus and this awareness of, okay, I should be silent here because it seems to be important. Yes. And do the kids understand me when they speak English? Do they
yes.
understand English?
Yes, they understand English. Some understand,
That's
some
great.
and they just learn English. Yes,
Yeah, that's great.
yes.
Hey kids, how many of you understand me? Who can understand me
English.
in English? Who can
Who
understand me in English here?
of you understands English? You come here. Oh. This
Yeah.
one understands
Hi,
English.
that's great. Hi, who's your name? How's your name?
What's your name? My name is Muksa Evans. You know?
Ooh, great.
My name is Muksa Evans.
It is an awesome name. I'm not able to repeat it, but this is my German my German brain that's not able with the tongue. But it's
My name is Gabriel.
Gabriel. Gabriel.
Kawia Ryan.
Oh yeah, it's so nice.
That's the
Mm-hmm. Great.
Anderson. Anderson in English.
Anderson.
Gracias.
Nice.
His
Nice.
son. Yo quiero que diga. Yo quiero my name.
Great, great, great. Hey kids, and this is really, really good, because you see, we have such a big distance between us and we are able to communicate, right?
Yes.
That's so good. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Thank you. Thank you also to describe this topic. What is your main focus to take part here on the Charity Video Challenge? And I think I got it. I'm sure the audience also understand, but you want to say something?
Yes. What I wanted to say, I wanted to take you through where they sleep.
Yeah.
And
please show it. That's great. That's great. Let us make two videos, right?
sorry,
I make a break here. I make a break here, and then I make a new recording that we can put it together, right? I follow you. I only make a short break, and then we start the next recording.